Hi, my gang. We are headed to the National Harbor with the fam for a much needed long weekend. And I just wanted to show my views from the weekend, including wash day and how their hair is looking, hair update, hair blog, whatever. And also something else that's kind of been heavy on my mind lately, that being the beauty and the challenges of going your own pace, especially in this world that is just constantly on to the next and constantly rushing us, I feel. But nonetheless, chill vibes. Side note, I always carry my satin pillowcase with me when I travel, even if that's to like a friend's house to sleep over. Like, just pro tip, just however you wear your hair, just take your own pillowcase. My favorite part of traveling, even if it's down the street, okay, it feels like I'm on another timeline. Like, not having anything planned. I think we can all, if not most of us, can agree the best vacations are the vacations where you don't have much planned and you can sleep in, and it's kind of like what you want to do today. And a lot of us don't get that luxury during our regular scheduled programming. I know I don't. Everything is already, built into a routine. A lot of times the routine feels like a cycle and we're just trying to get out of it. And that leads to rushing. And before I say any more, I know you came for wash day, and we're gonna get to wash day. As this beautiful Saturday came to a close, before I knew it, it was Sunday, aka wash day. We are using Pattern today. One, because I heart Pattern. Two, Pattern is one of the few hair care lines that actually have like a lot of their products in travel size. They do have that gel in travel size, but maybe this thick hair needs a little bit more. I probably could do the travel size gel. I'd be really thinking I need so much gel, but I don't. Anyways, I had to bring the big gel, okay? And yeah, this is actually one of my favorite combos. If I'm doing my hair, if I know I just need my hair to look good, I'm not gonna try something new. I say that, but I have done that before. But anyways, I've done this combo plenty of times, and I just knew it was gonna work. It was actually a wash and go I've been craving too. So it was just a no-brainer for me to bring this combo along with me for this wash day that is in another state. And I know some time ago, I wanted to start committing myself to being like, Jasmine, like, why do you feel like you can't just wash your hair when you're out of town? And it was just like, well, because wash day is messy, and wash day, I need all of these things with me, and I don't want to be a headache. I don't want to be, holding anybody up, because wash day takes forever. And these are thoughts I used to have, and thoughts I no longer have, obviously, because now I'm doing it. This is actually not my first time. I've actually done it a couple of times, thinking about it, bringing my products with me and doing my wash and go, which is kind of cool for me now to say, because I was just tired of feeling like, oh, I need to do another style because I'm gonna be out of town. Like, you know what, my hair is not that big of a job for me to not take care of it just because I'm on vacay, or if I'm, traveling out of town or whatever. So yeah, I started making that commitment. Do I do my hair every single time No, of course not, okay? Having gorgeous black girl hair comes that versatility and having to plan your hairstyles ahead of time. I knew time was gonna permit on this trip, especially because we were leaving Monday and not Sunday. I feel like if we would have left Sunday, that would have been a lot. But Sunday was just another open day. We weren't doing anything. And I knew I wasn't gonna feel rushed, but I also knew I didn't want to take all day. So I, again, grabbed products I knew were gonna work for me. I wanted to make it as quick as possible without rushing, because obviously, that's kind of the topic of today. I'm tired of rushing. Oh my God, the peace that comes with having a day without having to rush. I pray for more days like that, where I am just on my own time and not feeling like, oh my God, I need to hurry up and get through this so I can get to the next thing. Because eventually the next thing is just going to be the end of our lives. Not to be so morbid, because that is a little bit morbid, but if you think about it, back to my point about, I also didn't want wash day to be all day. I never want to be wash day to be all day. So I have cut the time tremendously, and that just comes with learning my hair, learning what works, and learning like what's actually necessary versus what, looks good on paper. Like, oh yeah, these 20 products look good, but is that realistic for me to use 20 products in wash day? No. And I started at 9:25 and I was done by 10:20. And one can definitely argue like an hour is still a long time. Me washing my hair while I'm on a trip with my family, I'm wasting my time. Like, I could be out, we could be having breakfast. And just to let y'all know, the whole family was asleep still, okay? Everybody was still asleep, which is like, whatever. And I also thought to myself, what if they do get up early and they do decide to go out and I need to wash my hair? And you know what? That's fine. Like, there are times where I know people joke a lot about it on the internet, like, oh my God, I had to cancel plans because of wash day, or I couldn't go hang out with so-and-so because of wash day. And you know what? That does happen. However, the way I look at it is like, this is time that I am taking to take care of myself and pour into myself, and it's just a form of self-care for me. It's time that I'm with myself, I'm enjoying myself. Okay, I'm listening to my music, I'm watching Netflix. Self-care translates into other areas of your life, especially if it's like taking time to focus on how you look, how you present yourself. That goes into confidence. Like, it flows into so many different areas. If they all decided to go to breakfast, I would have been totally fine. Like, oh, you know what, let me finish my hair and I'll catch up with y'all later. Again, this is not something that I'm always doing. My hair isn't always my top priority. It is a priority of mine, but this isn't something like I'm just always canceling because I gotta do my hair. But another thing I'm learning is I'm not always on everybody else's time, which, saying that out loud, maybe that could be a factor in why I'm rushing sometimes, like feeling like I need to be available when this person is available. Like, life does not work like that. And the power of learning to say no doesn't mean you're a bad person. No doesn't mean you're mean. Being able to say no, I need to get something done for myself before I do this thing with you, is like, oh my God, it's maturing. It's adulting at its finest. Anybody else wondering, other than the products, what I brought with me, I just brought my brush. If you've watched my other wash day video, shout out to you, hey. But also, that I detangle in the shower. I didn't bring that brush with me. I just did some finger detangling. Again, this comes with time. You have to learn your hair and your hair has to learn you. And that just takes some time. Off the bat, the first year of me learning my hair, I wasn't just on vacay, just, oh, let me wash my hair. Like, oh my God, that would be a mess. Only because I was still learning and there was a lot to be learned. But because I do have weekly wash days, my hair is manageable and my hair is like, oh, it's time for us to be taken care of again. Like, we know the routine, so it's not a surprise to my hair. So my hair is not freaking out, which, your hair can be like, what's going on? I know we all know that feeling, and that can just turn into frustration. And we don't want that, okay? So biggest thing here is that if you are still in the beginning stages of learning your hair, just know that you are in the beginning stages of learning your hair. There is value in that. Switching back to my other topic of being patient and the value of not rushing and just going at your own pace. It sucks that we take it for granted because a lot of the times what we are chasing is more time. Like, I wish I had more time to focus on my hair so my hair could be better, but it's like, you have all the time in the world right now. It's just, you can't be everything all at once. You can't rush something that takes time, and time is something that is not linear. It is not something that happens all at once. It's something that, it literally is second by second. It's literally the turning of the earth. Whew. And trust me, this is something I'm still learning. A lot of us are still it's so hard to just be like, let me just enjoy this moment. And I think it's so much easier to do it during the weekend or during a time when we're traveling, but because it's like, I love doing this, I enjoy what I'm doing, so I'm gonna take my time doing it. And it's and when we're doing stuff where we don't necessarily want to be taking our time and have that patience, it gets frustrating. And we think, oh, well, it's not patience that I need. But in reality, being present during all situations, good and bad, is when we can really just appreciate the journey, which sounds really cheesy, really corny, chat. But listen, I am right there with you. I am trying to figure it out. Listen, there are more question marks than there are periods in my life, okay? That needs to be clear. I saw a video the other day that was like, hey, gentle reminder, everyone that you watch on YouTube did not get a degree in, whatever they're telling you about. And that is just so true. Even with this channel, even if you're coming to my channel, I would love for me to say something and it kind of spark more ideas in your head. But listen, take everything I say with a grain of salt and go figure it out on your own. That is the best advice. Go figure it out on your own and learn your own philosophies, learn your own hair routine, okay? You'll figure it out, I promise. I think channels like mine and other channels that might inspire you and motivate you are just testaments of people here on earth literally trying to figure it out just like you. Taking it day by day, like that's the best we can do. That's the most that we can do. That was the routine. Those were the products. Was there a little bit of flaking? Yes, only because I use too much gel, okay? If you're getting flaking, cut the amount of gel you are using in half. Like, that's my issue. And I know that because I kind of did the same combo the next wash day, but you're going to have to tune back in next week and watch that video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because we're using Pattern again, because I love Pattern, but we're actually using the Pattern, the new Palo Santo. I'm giving too much already. You are gonna have to come back. I know you're gonna come back because you love it here. I love it here too, actually. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, especially if you watched all the way to the end. I'm sending you peace, love, happiness, and until next time, deuces. We just wanna